Hey, hello everybody. I would like to make a quick tutorial for a person who asked me how to make a board with many different buttons and where each button will execute its own function. So it's like the second part of the interaction tutorial, and now I'm going to start without any um, pauses. So, first of all, let's create our main blueprint class actor, and it will be called, in my case, elevator blueprint. I'm going to make an elevator. I think that's the most common thing with many buttons. And another thing is the second blueprint class, and I'll call it button blueprint. And let's quickly open up the button blueprint, and let's add here like maybe a cube. It will be our button, you know. I'm not going to make it fancy. I'm going just to adjust the size a little bit. And as far as you can know, in the from the first part of the tutorial, I already have created an interface and scan function, and that's why now I should go into the collision preset, and here I should find I have actually some other presets in my main game, and so it's a static object interactable, and if you make it custom, you will see that I have the trace channel interactive, and it's enabled. So, and the next thing is that I should add an interface. I think this one, and get info. Let's like get info. You know, we will have many buttons, right? That's why I should promote it to a variable, and I should how should I do that? I'm not sure. Let's just make it visible for the moment, and maybe I'll change something here. So, and then I'm going to add an interact function, and it's going to execute an event dispatcher. I think this is the best approach. Like I'll call it elevator button dispatcher, and then I drag and drop it and just call it. All right, and so when we interact with this button, we are going to call the dispatcher, and then in the main blueprint, elevator blueprint, I'm going to add the cube, actually cube, as a platform for my elevator. I'm going to scale it a bit. Let's check collisions. Yeah, block all. That's good for our quick purposes. And then I'm going to add here child actor, and let's rename it. That's going to be a button, and here I should choose the class, and as far as I remember, I can just drag and drop it. All right, that's good. And also, let's go into the button class again, and let's scale it down a bit more. Yeah, that's going to be our button. Let's check out, do we have that info variable in it? I don't know. Yeah, we have no, actually. Yeah, we have, right? So let's try to type here something like press E for actually to lift to the second floor. I don't know. And also I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to rename and this one will lead us to the third floor. All right, that's the info which we will see when we aim at the button. So here are our two buttons. All right, and then in the event graph, don't forget to disable all ticks anywhere where it's possible, where we don't need them. All right, that's a good habit to do. Actually, that's a good habit to have. And then we are going to drag and drop these components, and our dispatcher is called elevator button dispatcher, and I'm going to bind event to on component activate. Oh, no. Actually, the next thing which we are going to get the actor, because it's a component and we need the actual actor. Get child actor. This is how we do that. And then we are going to bind event on, and here we are looking for our event. All right, I don't know, that's too difficult to find. Maybe something like that. Oh, all right, I think I understand. We should cast to button blueprint, right? And then we can bind event on that name. Yeah, here. All right, my bad. Bind event to yeah, that's how we do that. We need to cast, because before casting, Unreal Engine didn't understand that this child actor actually is the actor of this class. That's why we should cast first, and then we should bind event, and from it we can create event, create event again, and everything this we should do on the begin play event. All right, and here we have two events, and we can actually select a function. And what we are going to do is create a matching event. I'm going to create a matching event for both of them, like uh, second floor, third floor. Unfortunately, we can't use functions, and that's why I'm going to take the cube here, and I'm going to add a timeline here. Actually, timeline is not the best thing. I'm going to make current location. I'm going to make a current location. All right. Yeah, I'll need tick in my case. In this case, I'll need tick. Actually, no. Actually, tick, event tick, and branch cube get location, get a relative location. If it's not equal, to like second floor location and third floor location, and destination location. If it's not equal to the destination location, then no, not like that. Not like that. We are going to all right, we are going to do this one. I'm sorry for some misleading, but I'm in the process, you know. I just want to make a quick tutorial how to make a lift, and everything is in the real time. So get self, right? Can get reference to self, and then we are going to enable tick. So when we trigger the button, if locations are different, we are going to enable the tick. Then here we are going to do the same, and also we are going to set the destination to the third location, and we are going to do the same for the second location. It would be super cool to make it a separate function, but I'm not going to lose the time. And then when the tick enabled, we are going to get the cube and set its relative location. And here we are going to get the lerp, and the lerp is going to be something between the current location destination location and also initial initial location. Let's call it like that. Let's set it as well here and here, and this is the location of the cube where it's standing at the moment when we trigger the button. We are going to put it here as well, and then in the lerp we take the initial location. We are going to take another lerp vector, and we are going to take the destination location, all right, and we are going to connect it with the set relative location, and as alpha we need to use something delta seconds. I don't remember. Let's just take delta seconds for the current experience, and I'm going to I'm going to promote this alpha. I'm going to set the alpha and something like that. All right, that's cool, right? Actually, here we should also divide it or multiply it on the speed, but I'm going to do that later. So yeah, here we are setting the alpha, and then with the lerp node we figure out the relative location for the frame, and we are also going to check if the new location, actually that's going to be current location. Okay, like that. If the current location is the same as the destination location, if they are equal, we are going to stop the tick. Current location. We are going to stop the tick. Here the tolerance. I don't know which one exactly should I choose. Maybe something like that, because it's very difficult for the computer to compare them because of um, numbers after the point. And in general, they cannot be very exact, you know. That's why you should use the tolerance. I'm not sure which one exactly should I choose. Let's set it 0.1 for the moment. And also enable teleport. It will make it faster for your CPU. And the next thing, I believe it's everything what I wanted to do. Let's check it out how it works, because I don't want to lose time. Yeah. So this is our elevator. Oh, by the way, um, the location. Um, let it be like uh, I don't know. I don't know, 500 and like 1000, and we can make them visible, public. And then here is the elevator, and here is my character. Let's quickly test it. Oh, that's too small. So you see, it kind of work. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Maybe the something is wrong. So we turn on the tick. Uh, then here it probably go through it, as far as I understand. Um, so what about tolerance equal 1? And also, I'm not I'm not sure about the destination, about the locations. I, I don't know how high 100 is. Yeah, you see it works. Let's go to the third floor. But it doesn't stop. That's okay. That's okay. Because it doesn't stop, we do something wrong. You see, we should add the logic. We should add the logic. Like, I don't like it. How can we make it better? I'm going to make the first floor. I'm going to make the first floor. And okay, and so we should do like absolutely the same. All right. And here create a matching event. And then you see that they are very, very similar. I don't like that. I'm going to make a function. And just the location will be the input. Destination. So we can get it as a local function, as a local parameter. And then it's going to be much better. Set what? Set locations. Right. All right. Set locations for the second floor. And I want to do that also for the first floor. And it's 0, 0, 0. Okay. Let me think, guys. We don't want to touch this anymore. Here is the block with locations, and here is the main logic. Yeah, I could use a function for that, by the way, but now I don't want. Alpha. Let's print it out, I don't know, because print string, I'm not sure what's the value of the alpha each second. Oh, actually I know. I already understand the mistake. When we press the button, each time it should make the alpha equals 0. So let's test it. Yeah, it looks like it works. But as far as I remember, it was the second and third floor. Oh, I see. I duplicated it, but I didn't move it. So I'm on the finish line, and I also want to scale it. How to do that? Maybe I should scale the cube itself. All right. So this is the lift, the elevator. and it's going to work perfectly fine. Okay, the first floor now doesn't work because we are on the first floor. Then the second floor works perfectly fine. The first floor works perfectly fine. The third floor, yeah. Something is wrong. The second floor. Oh, you see. Uh, why is that? Um, because alpha, uh, should be clamped. Should be clamped. And I think now it's going to be good. Yeah, you see, guys. Now it works perfectly well. Yeah, do you like my explanation, guys? That was like real time flow. And by the way, I don't know, it can be interesting for you. Let's just quickly let's getting for also is going to change the color game for no game for I don't know no, let's uh so what I want to do is that when I hover the button, I want to change its color. And it's actually another thing, because we have functions only for interaction and getting for. So we need to go into our uh, interface, and then in it uh, let's open the class of the character. Let's find there the okay, it's in our controller interaction bpc. Let's edit it, and here I'm going to get the actor to interact with. You can get this function from the first tutorial about interaction. And then in the interface, I'm going to make a function hover. That's my functions. All right, and then here we have a check in this line. It might be a bit different from the tutorial, because it's actually another level, another map. uh something is in focus. uh so when we hide info, we should make an hover. Right, and then when we hover it, something is in focus. uh One moment. I should interact with. But so if we hover on something new, uh, the logic might be a bit wrong somewhere, but I just want to show you the main principle. We're going to make hover. All right, and then in the button, we're going to make hover and unhover events. And okay, let's make a material for it. Let's make a material button material. All right, and here we are going to make to add a color, and we're going to convert it to a parameter, and we're going to call it color, and by default it will be like gray. All right, and then in the button blueprint, on the event begin play, we are going to we're going to create dynamic material instance, and the source will be get material. The source will be the material of the cube, and so here we are going to assign our new material which we recently created, and then we should promote it, guys, and it will be called material array, actually dynamic material, for our to let us understand that it's not a simple material, it's a dynamic material. And then since it's a dynamic material, we can get it and set vector parameter value here and here as well. I don't like when it's like that. I would prefer to duplicate it. And the value is going to, let's just take it from here. Let's put it in here, and when we hover it, it's going to be red, right? Let's quickly test it, and you are going to be amazed, guys, but it's gonna work. Nah, it doesn't work. All right, something is wrong, and why, I don't know exactly. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I ruined something very important, because even the game for the function does not work anymore. And I'm wondering why. What happened? What happened? What did happen, guys? The cube. Oh! I ruined it in this function. Okay. So scan is going to scan, and then when it uh, collides with something, uh, it checks if it has an interaction interface, and it says that something is in focus, and then it checks if something what we found is it's is not equal. Let's do that like that. It's if it's not equal to our actor which is in memory, and if it's not equal, okay, if it's not equal, we forgot to save it. All right, we forgot to save it. Now when we saved it, it's gonna work good. Nah, I'm pressing C. I'm trying to sit down. What's wrong with it, guys? I did something wrong. I don't understand why. If something isn't focus, all right, I'm checking. Let's quickly print. Let's debug it, and it will be this number. Yeah, I got. So it fires it, but then it fires it but then in the next iteration it checks. All right. Yeah, it checks if something is in focus, and something is in focus previously was true. Something is in focus is equal true. Oh, gotcha. No, actually I don't understand. Let's quickly debug it. Why does it do why? Oh, actually it's good. Let's go into the hover and print here hover. Here we are going to print and hover. Yeah, I don't understand. So it interacts, but for some reason, like hover and show info, they don't work. And like hover and show info, they don't work. And is it okay? It says A, but why? It gets info from the actor. I suppose that as I supposed at the very beginning, that lift to the second floor, that it like it this thing doesn't work. We should manually assign the info at the very beginning. Yeah. I don't know, because unfortunately, for some reason in Unreal Engine, this stuff does work every time. And I think that's the reason, guys. Yeah. Hover is working. But here, I have forgotten to enter the parameter name. And I think I don't need print nodes anymore. Yeah, now it works. Now it works. Believe me, guys. Believe me. That's gonna work. Yeah, you see? Only on hover does work. Alright. And hover does work because it should happen here, but we already don't have the actor, you know? We already don't have the actor. So it's empty, you know? So we are going to make it previews. And here I'm going to get it and hover, and here I'm going to set it, and yeah, now it should work like clocks. Yeah, good guys, good. Okay, it had a glitch. Did you see? Did you see? Yeah, it's because um our scan function it executes each 2 milliseconds, and it doesn't have enough time to refresh, and somewhere the previous actor is already the new button, and something's focus fails. You see, something is in focus fails, but we already have something is in focus. So I'm going to make a separate thing for it. I'm going to check separately if the actor to interact with is equal to the previous one, and if it's equal, actually if it's not equal, I'm going to unhover. So it will be not necessarily empty, but it can be different. Because here we just check if it's empty. Okay. And also is valid. It's pretty important, especially in programming. I don't know exactly about blueprints. Actually, this is the interface, so it's not very important with interfaces, probably, but it's a good habit to check if it's valid or not. And finally, guys, now it works. Nah? No, it does work. Alright, what did I do wrong? Here, I set the actor to interact with like that. So you see the logic. The order is very important. Now first we save it to the previews and then we empty it. And then we rewrite this logic. Rewrite these variables. That's what I meant. Yeah. Now it works better, even if we move our mouse very fast. It always will work good. Yeah, the speed is not constant, but that's just very easy to fix, guys. I'm going to do that in this tutorial. I just wanted to show you how it works in general. Thank you very much for watching. It was Alex Zablov, and I'm making my game about huge city, you know, about a girl which is going to explore this city, and soon I'm going to upload a video with a new big huge park on this place. So have a good day, guys. Goodbye.